Arena here in Pittsburgh, where the Penguins are hosting the New Jersey Devils, and with us right now, defenseman Zarley Zalapski of the Pens. And Zarley, this year, really your first full year that you've been able to really get through without injuries, and your third year on a full-time basis of the National Hockey League, and you just seem to be so much more comfortable back there this year. And I'd like to know what you credit it to, and whether it's a coaching of Bob Johnson or whether it's just you feel you've come of age in the NHL.
Well, I think basically under Bob's direction, we've stressed the defensive play a little more. I think any time that you look at looking after your own zone a little better and being on the defensive side of the puck a little more, you're going to have the opportunity to, I think in my case, show what I can do in the defensive zone, and then if I get the opportunity to go offensively, do that.
Bob Johnson is a pretty good teacher. Would you say? Would you agree with me on that?
Yeah, he really has taught me a lot thus far. I think coming from the Olympic team, I was. I really learned a lot defensively, but I think on the whole, I think our team is really gelled. I think it's not really any secret. I think it takes 5 guys to play solid defense, and of course you got the goalie when there's a breakdown. But I just think overall he's really taught a lot of the guys some things about the defensive zone, and I think we've cut down on our goals against a little bit, and hopefully we can get a little better in that department.
Zarley, I know really, despite the fact that you have the offensive weapons in your arsenal really to be able to work with it, but you really pride yourself on defense, don't you? I mean, you really feel that's a strong point of your game.
Yeah, I think it's. I think if you're going to go anywhere, and obviously Stanley Cup is the ultimate goal. I think if you're going to obtain that goal, you've got to play solid defense. Both myself and as a team. You look at the teams in the past that have won Stanley Cups, and you look at the Oilers and the Calgary Flames, teams of that nature, and of course they've got good offensive talent, but defensively they were very sound as well, and that's a very important factor.
Zarley, one of the keys, I think, to your game, and I've said it before working games, is I think probably you're the best in the National Hockey League one-on-one. You give me some idea what you're thinking about when a player's coming down, and do you think you're among the top players in the league at holding people out in that situation?
Well, I think, obviously you try to concentrate on taking the man and getting good position, being in good defensive position at all times. I think I'd like to actually get better in that department. I think at times I've had some lapses, and I've lost concentration out there, and I've been beat one-on-one. But obviously it's one thing that I pride myself in, and hopefully I get to continue to get better. Like I said, just basically what you want to do is look at the man, look at him between the shoulders, and not really worry about the puck too much. Obviously, if I think the thing you try to remember is try to separate the man from the puck, and if you have that in mind, you're going to be successful.
One other quick note, a lot of guys on the club are talking now that you've got the hardest shot on the team, too. I mean, you've kind of put it all together. Do you feel that anybody's helped you with that, or do you just think that that's just come from age and maturity?
I think I've always worked on shooting the puck. Obviously, at the point, you're going to have the opportunity to get your shots on net. With some of the great passers we have on our team, I have, like I said, have the opportunity to do that. I just think, I've always shot the puck. I've always had the same shot. I think it's just, a matter of getting the opportunities a little more and being able to create some scoring opportunities.
Got about a half a minute left. How far can this hockey club go in your mind?
Well, obviously, I think we're looking at, the ultimate goal is winning the Stanley Cup. I'd like to think that, we could finish first in our division. We've got a ways to go yet. We've got to improve in some areas, and if we continue to do that, we're going to be very successful.
See, thanks so much for taking the time. It's been a pleasure watching you play, and stay healthy the whole year.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
All right. Zarley Zalapski's been our special guest.